Welcome back to my channel. So singer Bahati and his partner Diana Marua are at it again. So if you're not aware, this is a couple that's known for chasing clout on social media, which ends up working in their favor because as a result of that, their profiles have grown and they've been able to be appointed as brand ambassadors for various businesses. So because that song generated a lot of negative publicity, today Bahati released a statement stating that he's about to drop a gospel song.
After 1 year musical break. Jana nimetoa ngoma yangu ya seti, imeleta mambo mingi, hata naogopa kuipost. Saa hii nimeingia studio, nimefanya ngoma gospel na msanii from Tanzania, lakini to my surprise imekuwa ananiambia kuna vitu nimeimba ana feel zitamletea shida, so si understand. Yaani nikijaribu sielewi bwana. Hebu mimi naomba tu msikize hii kitu because you know me I love gospel music and when I do one I do it for God.
So a lot of people think he's mocking religion because if you haven't watched that video that he released yesterday, I would suggest you go to his Instagram and his YouTube page to see what I'm talking about. I can't play it on here because I'm sure it doesn't meet YouTube guidelines. In fact, I'm very surprised that that video is still up on YouTube. And surprisingly, the viewership has crossed 500,000 mark as we speak. So if you're wondering how people reacted to that video, the comments below read, and says, "Bro, I remember some years back you promised God and even had a covenant with him that hutamwacha. You even promised the world you'll never turn against him. Leo hii unafanya nini bro? Hii ngoma ingekuwa poa kwa mwenye ameanza bila Mungu. Yaani kipindi anajitafuta, lakini si wewe ulianza na Mungu." Yeah, that's a very valid point. The next one says, "Hapa hakuna kitu umeimba bro. How many agree with me by show of hands?" And there was 166 replies. Hii video wangapi wanasema itolewe? Ties, you see that profession there, from mtoto wa mama to mtoto wa mapupu. This is the kind of music that should not be given space in Kenya. #reject. If you believe hii ni ujinga na kukosa adabu na kurarukiwa na akili, piga like hapa. On Red, Bahati, my brother, I speak to you with love and a heavy heart. I remember when you began your journey with God through gospel music. You are a vessel of light, a voice that reminded many of us that God still raises people from the dust to sit with the kings. You once stood and promised never to turn away from serving God, and that fire you carried blessed families, strengthened the broken, and brought souls closer to Christ. But today I see the path you're taking, singing songs to please the world. I want to remind you people may cheer, some may laugh, some may even mock, but in the end, it is only the smile of God that matters. If men clap for you and God turns his face away, then what gain is there? Brother, the world is temporary, fame is temporary, but God's calling on your life is eternal. Please remember your first love. Remember the altar. Remember the covenant you made with your Creator. You're not just an entertainer, you're a chosen vessel. Return to the path of light because the same God who lifted you when you had nothing is still waiting for you with open arms. You still have the voice, you still have the gift, you still have the anointing. Don't let it be wasted. May the Spirit of God strengthen you and guide you back to his perfect will. And the next one, how does someone even fall this far from God's grace? Lord, if this is the cost of money and fame, then I want nothing to do with it. I'd rather cut off this voice you gave me and enter heaven dumb and voiceless than enter hell complete, where I'd be forced to use it to scream in pain, agony, and regret for all eternity. Mwenye ana feel aibu akiwatch mkono juu, imebidi ni switch because the kids are there. Tuseme tu ukweli, tusifurahishane hapa bure. Hii ngoma iko chini sana. ile kitu inaweza promise God sitakuacha. This is the title of the first gospel song he released. Kama uko familiar na haya maneno, piga like hapa, tukumbushe huyu mtoto wa Diana akila kiapo na Mungu lazima atimize. Seniors who don't comment but read others comments, like and be blessed. Niliwaambia kiburi ni mbaya. Wapi likes za pose? I don't know why he's bringing pose in it. Imagine his kids watching such a song. Piga like kama unataka hii song ikue banned. So it seems like a lot of people are not feeling the song, and I don't blame them because, like I said, it's a very obscene video. And I don't know why Bahati thought it was a good idea to release such a video because he has like 6 kids. He might say they are too young, but I believe one of them is a teenager. So that one has definitely watched that video. It's obviously ruining his reputation because him and Diana package themselves as a family brand, which many companies use to endorse products. So by Bahati releasing that song, I'm sure many people will hesitate dealing with them. So the funny thing is, Diana tried to distance herself from the video by releasing a statement on her page, which I find very ironic because before releasing that statement, she had actually promoted that video on the same page. So if you didn't get a chance to see what I'm talking about, statement from Diana. Dear Team Diana, I know many of you have seen the recent conversation and content around Bahati. While I respect his journey as an artist and the choices he makes for his career, I want to be clear my focus is different. I'm fully committed to my business, my partnerships, and the brands that trust me. That means carrying myself in a way that reflects responsibility, growth, and the values I stand for. Out of respect for my family, my partners, and the people who look up to me, I will not be involved in the direction Bahati has recently taken in his music. I believe in supporting one another, but I also believe in protecting my brand and the spaces I'm building. Thank you to all my supporters and partners who continue to walk this journey with me. So I'm sure she just released that statement to protect her endorsement gigs. But I don't believe she's sincere because, like I said, before releasing that statement, she promoted that video. So you can see Bahati there walking with female boots. So that's another move he used to try and generate publicity around that awful video. So like I've said before, I know they like chasing clout, but this time around, I think they're going to burn bridges with the respectable companies that give them gigs, which is very worrying because they have too many kids to take care of. And like them or hate them, I don't think I'd like to see them lose their source of income. And another worrying thing is the fact that they have 3 daughters. So by Bahati objectifying women on that video, I'm sure that message is not going to go down well with his daughters. So I hope he comes back to his senses. I hope he actually deletes that video because, like you've seen, even guys who are in the secular world are against that video. They find it obscene. So that should send a very strong message to Bahati. Just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And just a disclaimer, I'm not trying to portray myself as a very moral person. I know we all sin, but I think Bahati has gone too far, given that he started as a gospel artist. And for him to now come with a new message telling us to expect a gospel song, he's sending a wrong message. He's sending mixed signals, especially to non-believers, because they'd be confused as to why somebody who was preaching Christ is now mixing himself with the worldly stuff, which is so obscene, even according to people who are not believers. So I'm not picking on him. And Bahati, if you see this, I'm not picking on you. I'm just reading the vibe. And just like you've seen on the comment section under that video, I think many people are not impressed by that video. So just like and share this video. Thank you for stopping by, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.